Hi everyone, it's Annalisa, and I wanted to go over how to find an individual property if no one has given you a lot of information. So maybe they call you and they're like, hey, what do you know about 15 Chapel? And you're like, I know everything about it, but inwardly you're like, I don't know. All you need to do is open up your listings tab here and just start typing in the address. So in this case, I know it's 15 Chapel. And when I put in that information here, it immediately brings up the property in front of me. Now, if they supply the MLS number, you can do the same thing and just type it in. Now, when we go to look at an individual property, there's a lot of visual cues that may help you while you're speaking with a client regarding the property. The first of which is going to be this top section. And of course, this is the basics of the property. It's going to tell you what type of property, bed, bath, square footage, address and price, MLS number. And then you have the information for the listing agent and a direct link to your website to view the property as well. Now, within this, we can actually send it as an email to someone if we like and copy someone. We can even change this up to an advanced editor if we want to add in additional video, visuals, what have you. Now, these three dots at the top right give you the ability to text this listing to someone. So we can click send via text, search for the person we want to send it to, and send it on out the door. You can also add the MLS number in this bottom section to add a primary image of the listing, and it'll actually populate the listing merge tags into the text. One last option is to click this little box that also includes a link to the MLS. Next, as we look at these three dots, you can add this to a saved file for a particular contact. So if you wanted to save this to someone as a property to discuss with them, send to them, what have you, you can actually search for that lead, choose them, and add it to that contact. Also within the three dots, you can email the property or text the property to a specific hashtag. You can search for the property on Twitter to see what type of activity it's had. So we can click search Twitter and take a look to see if things are being discussed about the home. You can also generate a QR code for the particular property. So this would be the QR code. And to save this, you just right click, save image as. So I'll just call it Chapel QR. And save it to your hard drive or your desktop or your flash drive, what have you. Next, as we work our way down this list, you can also print a flyer. And I know some people may not see this as an ideal flyer, but it does give you the ability to print content about the property. And if you have a PDF editor, you can easily change content out. So when you click print flyer, the system is going to pull some real basics about the property and generate the primary image of the listing, along with the address, type of home, and price. So when you look at this here, it's pulling from this top section. And as we scroll down, it's bringing information about the property because there wasn't a whole lot added in when the listing agent put the property in. And then there are the schools located nearby, your information as an agent, and then where the home is appointed and other similar properties around it. You also have the ability to go in and if this is a listing of yours or perhaps you're part of a team or you're an office admin, you can also use the Core Property Boost to boost this property out there. And there's a separate training on Core Property Boost. Basically, you click that information, and it starts to build the ad for you right out of kvCORE. And then you opt in for the package you want and set up your billing. To wrap up, we also have the ability to auto post these links to these properties directly to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Craigslist. And one thing to keep in mind about Craigslist is you can post these properties to Craigslist very easily, and you can also use a custom text code as a call to action for the property. So you could create a code like chapel and say text chapel to my smart number to receive information about this property. Now, as we look to this section here, we have the overview where we're pulling in the amenities, general features, interior, exterior. You've got the gallery of photos where the property is located on a map. And if Google has done the Street View, you'll see it right here. If not, there will not be a Street View map. Another important aspect to look at are the similar listings and nearby listings. So with similar listings, say you're speaking with someone and let's just pretend that 15 Chapel is pending. It's contingent pending. So you have the ability to look up the property, click on similar listings, and say, okay, well, just so you're aware, 15 Chapel is under contract. However, we have this property, 42 Larkin Lane in Garnerville, as well as 12 Ekman Drive. And you have the ability to check these and send them by email or text to someone, or more action, add to saved, email or text a hashtag. Similarly, you have nearby listings. Let's say you get in the car, you've got them in the car, you're going to go take a look at properties. If you want to have a couple of properties in your back pocket, maybe 15 Chapel doesn't work out, you can say, okay, well, while we're out there, why don't we take a look at 15 Poplar, or one of the similar listings. But you can actually have a few of these up your sleeve to pull out if 15 Chapel doesn't hit the spot. Last but not least is a really cool section. It's this view activity. So what this does is it will show you who amongst your database has looked at this property. So I logged in as a lead a moment ago and saved this property. So it's actually saying, okay, she logged in, she viewed this property on the 4th once. She came in on December of 2018. We called them, we don't want to email them, and I can call them right off of this screen. So I can click my dashboard, click call, and call them from my desktop to trigger to my dialer on my cell phone, and away I go. So hopefully this has been a helpful tour of negotiating the listing and all of the different types of information you can uncover here. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.